G'day friends, it's Vickywright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So today is our monthly online class, which you can earn for free when you purchase $55 in my online store, or if you spend over $55, then you will receive a pack of the Adhesive-Backed Star Trinkets. They're the little ones here. I'll just take them out of the bag. We'll need them anyhow. That's them there. They're quite pretty actually. I like them. So, okay. So today we'll be playing with the Stars at Night bundle, which includes the stamp set, the dies, and there's also a hybrid embossing folder. Now I don't have that with me at the moment, I'm sorry, so just bear with me. Yeah. So I'm just going to fix this up. So these are the cards we'll be creating today. Okay, so that's 1, 2 and 3. Very easy, simple cards, but ones that are quite effective. We'll be playing with the ribbon, the star trinkets, and we'll also be playing with the Shining Brightly DSP. So this is it. It comes in 12 by 12. There's 6 sheets, and you get one of each of these sheets. Okay, so and they're just single-sided, but they're so pretty. And that's the gold, not a navy version, and then there's the vanilla and gold of the stars. Then you get the leaf, night gold and navy, and then you get the navy and vanilla, and then you get this pattern as well. So we'll be using this as well. Okay, so we're going to do this card first, and then we'll just step them up each time. So we'll put that card there so that we know what we're doing, and I think this is it here. So this is how your kit will come, and you'll have all the die cut pieces, except if the die cut pieces belong to the bundle. Okay, so I've got 2 night and navy there, but so what we'll do is burnish this in half, down that score line. And we'll grab our piece of DSP and our night and navy, and we're just gonna stick these 2 pieces, or layer this piece onto the night and navy. With a little border showing around the edges. Just like that. Then we're going to grab a piece of Very Vanilla, and we're just going to stick this piece to the side, just like that. You could emboss this piece of Very Vanilla, but we're going to keep it just plain for this card. Just like that. Trying to keep a nice straight edge all the way around so that it's nice and even. Okay. Then what we're going to do is our little sentiment. Now I've already die cut the shape and we're going to use the Merry Christmas. So just bear with me. I'll bring in my foam mat, and we're only using Night and Navy ink all the way through the 3 cards. I love Night and Navy for Christmas, so this is perfect. So we're just tapping. I just want to make sure that I've got it on straight on my block. I'll just take this down a bit so that I can see what I'm doing. And that's it. It's a lovely font actually, a gorgeous font. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some dimensionals, and we're just going to pop this up onto our card. But before we do that, I think we might stick it to our base card. I didn't realise I hadn't done that. So I'll just put that aside. Bring in this piece. I always use the multi-purpose glue. I just find it gives me a little bit of leeway to move if I have it crooked, or stick anything down crooked. So that's done. Then we'll bring in our sentiment, and we're just going to stick that about there, right? Making sure it's just nice and straight, and then just gently tap down once you're happy. Then I've already pre-stamped a couple of the leaves. You get 2 sizes, so I've done one in the larger size and one in the smaller size. Okay, so all we're going to do is pop these up. So I'm just going to use the mini dimensionals. You could use the normal ones if you wanted to. And we're just going to pop that there, like that. We'll grab the small one. Same thing, just 2 minis. And we're just going to pop that there like that. Okay, then we're going to grab our second biggest one. Again, 2 minis. And we're just going to pop this under there like that. I think maybe I've done a small. So what we'll do, because we're not going to see it, we're just going to chop off just the bottom bit, just like that. As long as it's not overlapping, it's fine. Then to finish our card off, we're going to bring in our star trinkets and our take a pick tool, and we're going to use 2 of the small ones, I think, because you get 2 sizes on here. There's the largest size and the next size down. I think I probably need a refill here. I think we'll just use our fingers. So all we're doing is just going to put them either side of the sentiment. I won't put that down yet, just so that I know that it's straight. And once we're happy with the placement, we just press down gently. And that's our first card. Easy peasy, very easy layout, but it would look great using any DSP or sentiment or image. Okay, so that's number one. So we'll put that aside, and then we'll bring in our number two. Where is our card? Here it is. So we'll grab our base card. And again, I've pre-done a lot of stuff. And this is our card we're going to be doing here. Okie dokie. I'm just going to fix this up a little bit. There you go. So we'll burnish down the score line. Now this is thick, thick, very vanilla. So we'll just put that aside for the moment. Then we'll bring in our DSP piece. Now this type of card, I think it's called a fractured card. I'm not too sure, but I just like the style of it. There's so much potential you can do with this design. So all we're going to do is, what I did was I've die cut a square from gold foil, and then we're just going to pop that onto our card like that. I've added dimensionals. Now you can do it straight if you wanted to, but I think we might just do it that way, which is the opposite to what's on the card. That's all right. Then what we're going to do is bring in a couple of strips of night and navy. Now I'm hoping that they're all the same width. Oh yeah, they look like it. I had a couple of pieces here that were a bit too thick, and I'm hoping I didn't grab the wrong ones. That looks better. Okay, so I'll throw that out. So then what we're going to do is grab our strips, okay? So we've got about 4. Probably need about 3, but we've got 4. And all we're going to do is add a little bit of adhesive to the back of each of them. And we're just going to lay this down so that it's up against the gold foil square, and the end of this night and navy strip is at the end of the gold foil. Okay, just like that, so it's nice and neat. Now because I've got glue over the edge, I'm going to go around and chop this off each time. So that's done. Then we'll do our second piece. and we'll flip this around, and we're going to butt this piece up against the piece we've already stuck down, and again against the edge of that gold foil square, and we'll chop that off too. Now, because we've done it in a different angle, the strips of Night and Navy will go in a different way. You'll see it come together in a minute. Now you'll have all these strips. Oops. You'll have a piece of cardstock that you can cut all your strips in your kit. So that's done. Cutting them off individually is a little bit slower, but you know, that's the way I do it if I've got adhesive overlapping. Because the other way is you could cut them all together. And then our last one, we're going to butt that up against there again. Whoops. That's butted up against the first piece we laid down. And that's it. And that is our card, or just about the front of our card anyhow. Then we're going to stick this piece to a piece of Night and Navy, and then we'll stick it to our base card straight away so I don't forget. I always have a narrow border around it, just like that. Bring in our base card and just glue that down there like that. Just so it's nice and even all the way around. So that is nearly our card. Then what we're going to do is bring in this shape, which I've already pre-die cut with Very Vanilla, and then I've got a small star, okay, that I've already die cut as well from Night and Navy. And all we're going to do, put a little bit of glue in the middle. You could use a mini glue dot if you wanted to. And we're just going to line up that shape and that shape with these stitched lines. Just like that. Okay. And then just like that. And then what we're going to do is add, did I put a couple? I think I've just put one smack bang in the middle, a dimensional. Bring in our card. And put that there, just like that. I like this shape actually, I think it's a lovely shape. Be nice with the sentiment across the middle too. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment. So I've got a thin piece of Very Vanilla. Bring in our foam mat. Put that aside for the moment. Again, we're stamping in Night and Navy, and we're going to put a stamp celebrating the magic of the season. I'm hoping that that's going to be straight. Just tap, tap, tap. Now I'll put it on an angle on our ink pad because it is a long sentiment. And just bear with me. I'm hoping it's straight because I haven't tested it. And that's it. Close this up. Now I've already done one as well, so what we're going to do, I wanted the season, so we're going to chop this up. So we're putting celebrating the, just chop that off there like that, so it's nice and even both sides. We want magic by itself, so we'll chop that off. And I left out the end there on the season, so we'll bring in the one we just did and chop them away, put that aside. Now what we're going to do is pop all these up on Stampin' Dimensionals. Now what would be ideal for this would be our adhesive strips, but all I'm going to do is cut off part of our mini dimensionals. And we're going to use them. Put that down there. Just like the adhesive strips. That one on the back of that one. Just makes it easier. And put this one to the back of that one. Just like that. Okie dokie. And what we'll do is bring our card in, shove all these out of the way if I can, they're a bit sticky. And we'll put that going down. I don't want to go up that way because that's the way our strip is going, so we might do it that way. Okay. And we'll put that way. And we'll put that one about there. And that is nearly our card done. And what we'll do now is just finish it off with a couple of the star trinkets. So let's see if this take a pick tool works. I need a refill. No. So we're going to put a large one smack bang in the middle there, just like that. And we'll grab two little ones, put one there, and we'll put one up here, eh? just like that. And that is our card number 2 done. So that's the original, and then this is the one we've just done. As I said, we've changed the angle of the square, but that's okay. Okay, I'll put those ones aside. And then we'll bring in our third one, which is this one here. So this is a bit of a fun fold. Okie dokie. So again, I've done a little bit of pre-stamping and cutting. So what we're going to do is fold and burnish along the score line of our base card. We're going to grab our paper trimmer and we're going to chop a section off. That looks a bit too long. It is. I must have a pack of Night of Navy that is a little bit too long. So I think we'll chop about an inch. And if that's not enough, we can always chop more, okay? So I'm just going to... This piece has already been pre-embossed with the hybrid embossing folder. Still looks a little bit too long. Oh. So we'll stick that down there like that, okay? Now all the measurements will be in a PDF tutorial that will be emailed to you the day your kits are mailed out. So be sure to check your spam boxes. So we'll just put that there. And when I embossed this, I made sure that the big star was smack bang in the middle of this piece. Okay, so that's done. Then what we'll do, we've got a piece of Very Vanilla. It's going to go in the inside, just like that. But before we do that, what I want to do is make sure that we're going to see this. So what we might do is actually trim a tiny bit off here, like off this DSP. Because I want to see a little bit of the Very Vanilla when we put this down. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that this works now. Now there'll be a link below for all the information on this class. So click on that and it'll take you to all the information for the class. And there's also a link below that you can use to shop online to receive this free kit. Okie dokie. Now you'll have all your bits and pieces to create the kit, your cards, except for stamped images and any die shapes that are part of the bundle. There you go. See, I just wanted a little bit of Very Vanilla showing. So we're happy with that. was I saying? Die shapes that are part of the bundle, not included, but you do get your cardstock to die cut them. Any other shapes that are not included in the bundle, you will have in your kit. Now, the star trinkets aren't included in your kit because you will receive them for free if you place an order for over $55. There you go, look at that. So that's that. Now I've pre-stamped the large star in the stamp set. I'll just show you. So that's it there. That's our large star. Then I die cut it and embossed it, okay, with the dies and embossing folder. Now it's a hybrid, remember, so you can cut and emboss at the same time. So all we're going to do is stick this over the top, but I'm only going to place a little bit of glue smack bang in the middle because I like my ends to hang loose. So we'll just put a little bit of glue. You can pop it up if you want to, but I'm going to leave mine loose. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to bring in our shape that we've already pre-cut, this one. And we're going to be using Wishing You the Best and Brightest Holiday Season. I don't want holiday season, so we're going to mask that off. So where's our thing? Our sentiment, and I'm going to grab a piece of sticky tape, and what we're going to do is just put a little bit of sticky tape along the bottom so we don't get it, any ink on it. Just like that, okay? And all we're going to do is just stamp that. So we'll ink this up now. Just tap, tap, tap. All done. When you've done that, don't forget to gently remove your sticky tape and put it straight in the bin if you can. I'm just going to put it up there so that I don't get ink anywhere. Then we're going to bring in our shape. So just bear with me. This will go out, probably out of eyesight for a bit. Just like that. So there you go. You haven't got the bottom bit stamped on stamp. So it's just wishing you the bright and brightest, or the best and brightest. Then what we're going to do is pop this up on our card front, okay, with a couple of dimensionals. One. Just like that. Bring our card in. Whoops a daisy. I don't want it. I don't want a dimensional that side. Okay, so what we might do is put another one down, and we might put it about there. Now, if you have a dimensional this side and you stick it onto your card and it overlaps, you're not going to be able to open your card up. So we'll just put that about there, I think. But before we stick it down, I just want to make sure, that it's not showing at the back. So that's it there, okay? Just like that. All done. Then we'll bring in our piece of lovely, lovely Night of Navy and Gold glittered ribbon. This is gorgeous ribbon actually. And we're going to tie a small bow. And I just want a little one. I just keep playing until I'm happy with how it turns out. And once I'm happy with it, we'll grab our scissors and we will grab a mini glue dot. Now you can put 1 or 2, 3 or 4, however many you like, just to make sure that it actually does stick down. And we're just going to pop that right down the bottom there like that. Okay, and then we'll grab our scissors again and that's it there. Once I've got it down, stuck down like that, I will play with it so that it does come out a little bit straighter, because I don't want it to cover the sentiment completely. Fluff it up a bit if you want, and that's it. Then we're going to finish it off with a couple of our star trinkets again. As I said, these are so pretty. And we won't try our take a pic tool because it'll go all over the countryside. So we're going to grab a large one and we're going to put that smack bang in the middle of our large star. Just like that. Then we're going to use a couple of smaller ones. We'll put one here. And we'll put one up here, eh? If you wanted to, you could have put them smack bang in the middle of here. You know what? Let's do that, eh? See what it looks like. Oops. So the stars can be twinkling in the night. Lucky I hadn't put them right down. We'll have this one twinkling up the top. I love the stars. Oops. Not going to stick now. And that's it. That is our card, our number 3 card. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I really enjoyed creating these cards actually. They were fun, they're easy, and they're easy to replicate as well. So that's number 3. That was number 2. Oh, sorry, number 1. And then that was number 3. Okay, so all the details for this class will be down below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment or contact me. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your day. See ya. Hooray.